Hi everybody, it's Lisa from Sutton's Days. We are kicking off the Thanksgiving menu planning with a bang, and we're going to start with breakfast because one of the things that we always seem to forget about here is making breakfast before you get everything else rocking and rolling in the kitchen. So this year we are going to be doing an apple cinnamon mini monkey breads. Apple cinnamon mini monkey breads. How come I can't get anything with a short title? Okay, apple cinnamon mini monkey breads. Oh my gosh, the kids are going to love this. Phil is going to love this. It is going to be so good and it's so easy. You guys are going to love it. Come on, let's get started. Okay, so this is what you're going to need for the apple cinnamon mini monkey breads. You're going to need a container of prepared pizza dough. So in this case it was a store brand and it is 13.8 ounces. So that's what we're going to use. Okay. You need a stick of unsalted butter, 2 teaspoons of vanilla, 1 tablespoon of ground cinnamon, 1 teaspoon of ground ginger, a quarter of a teaspoon of salt, 2/3 of a cup of mixed fruit. Now I'm just using dried cranberries, okay? But you can mix them up. You can use raisins, currants, cranberries, or you can just go with one of the above. I'm just doing cranberries because that's what I had available. 2 small or 1 large apple. So I have an extra backup apple just in case I don't think that's enough, but that's kind of like a medium-sized apple I've got there. 1 lemon zested because we like it zesty. 2/3 of a cup of brown sugar, and then a little bit of flour for dusting. Okay, so I opened up the dough, I laid it out, and then we cut it into 4. Now you're gonna need more. So we need two of the pizza doughs to make enough for what we're doing here. I wasn't sure until I got it started. Don't you love it when I do that? So we're gonna get these all cut up. You want these, roughly about the size of your thumb, okay? So we're just gonna take those, kind of do that, set them aside until we get everything all cut up, and once those are done, I will be back. Okay, so we're going to set these aside and just cover them with a towel while we work on the filling. You want to prepare a 12-cup muffin pan by lightly greasing the wells or lining it with muffin cups. I'm just going to grease them. I kind of like the crusty outside, and I'm going to assume that the family will too. So to make a filling, we're going to melt the butter in a saucepan or in the microwave, however you want to do, and then we're going to stir in the vanilla, the cinnamon, the ginger, the salt, and we're going to let it set aside to completely cool. Okay, to get this party started, we're going to melt down the butter. We're going to add the cinnamon and the vanilla, the ginger. Let's see, we're going to stir in the vanilla, the cinnamon, the ginger, the salt, and we're going to let that butter melt completely and set it aside to cool while we're doing everything else. Okay. So I've got some of that yummy homemade vanilla. Good stuff, good stuff. So we need 2 tablespoons of vanilla. Okay. Love this stuff. Oh my goodness. Okay, and then we need, for the ginger, we need 1 teaspoon. Let's do 2 halves because it will fit in. Okay, so 1 teaspoon of ginger, 1 tablespoon of ground cinnamon. These are going to taste so yummy. Okay. And then the salt calls for a quarter of a teaspoon. That sounds like a quarter of a teaspoon to me, doesn't it? Okay, we're going to get that on the stove. We're going to melt it down and get it all yummy. Now we're going to roughly chop the dried fruit. Okay. It was 2/3. I wasn't measuring real specific, so that's what I've got. Okay, we're going to roughly chop that. Don't you love parchment paper? I love parchment paper. It's awesome. Okay. scoop that up and put it in the bowl. Okay, now we're going to work on our apple. Yay! We'll make a determination as we go if we need more. Okay, there we go. Save the cores for the chickies. Now you can peel them or not. That is totally a choice to you. Definitely, either way, I would wash off the skin of the apple, okay? But I am, you know me guys, I'm lazy. I am not going to peel an apple for this. Nope. I cannot begin to tell you how awesome the kitchen smells with that melted butter and cinnamon stuff. Really good. Just wanted to check on the temperature of that because it's supposed to be cooling off. You know, I think we're good. I think we're good with one apple. I do. Okay, so we're good with one apple. So we've got those in the bowl. Yeah, make sure to pull out a big bowl. Then we are going to stir in the lemon zest as well as the brown sugar. Okay, now the brown sugar, we needed 2/3 of a cup of brown sugar. You can use dark brown, you can use light brown. I always really do prefer the light brown for this kind of thing. Okay, 2/3 of a cup of brown sugar. Oh, the family is going to be flying high with these. Okay, and the lemon zest. Definitely make sure to rinse off your lemon, get it all nice and clean. Okay, and I have no idea where I got this from. It was in my drawer. So I pull it out on occasion, every now and then, for just this purpose. There we go. Got some lemon zest. Okay, now we are going to mix this all up. Okay, just get it all in there, get it all coated. You just know this is going to be awesome. Okay, so you've got all that incorporated in there. Now you're going to mix in the dough pieces. Okay, you want to make sure to get those in there. Get them all nice and separated. Okay, and you want to make sure that those all get a nice coating. Okay, so now we're going to pour that cinnamon butter mixture over the top. Cinnamon butter, ginger. Okay, and now this is where speed is necessary. You want to get that all mixed in and incorporated, and then you start grabbing pieces and stick them in the muffin pans. Muffin pans. Thank you. Okay. Don't overstuff them. Generally 4 or 5 pieces, give or take. If you can even tell what the pieces of dough are at this stage. I gotta tell you, this smells so good. Oh my gosh. Okay. Just kind of fill them halfway, okay? And I am using a larger, flatter muffin pan because I really like it. But, okay. We'll get that last little bit divided up between a couple of them. There we go. If there's any butter mixture, just get it on top of these bad boys. Yes. Oh, you guys smell so good. Okay, now we're going to put these in the oven that's been preheated to 400 degrees. And we're going to put them in there for about 20-25 minutes until the tops are a nice crunchy brown. Ooh, this is going to be so good. Look at these fresh out of the oven. I'm going to let them cool for just a second. Find out what the dogs are barking at and get them on a plate. Oh, look at how easily these come out. Okay. Look at that, little mini monkey breads. Oh my goodness. Oh, you guys. Oh, look at that. Does that just look amazing? The cranberries, the apple, the cinnamon, the glazing on the side. Oh, so good. This is just so good. I can't tell you. Whew, this smells amazing. It looks like it's going to taste incredible. I can't wait for them to come inside and check it out. Oh, all that goodness all mixed in all the way throughout the entire thing. This is only 8 of them. I don't have room on the platter for the other 4. So, gee. But so good. Look at that, you guys. So this is the apple cinnamon mini monkey breads. Now you can even kick this up a notch and put like a glaze over the top. Oh, seriously? My mouth just started watering. Okay, the thought of a simple glaze over the top. Oh my gosh. Really? I thought I would share a little lesson learned. Get these bad boys out of the cupcake pan immediately. If you do, they slip right out, just like I showed you, okay? If you don't, you got to get a chisel, okay? But they're worth it. I hope that you guys like this, and I hope that you try it. It just, that's a keeper for holiday breakfast, for that special little treat. Really, really good. I think your family will like it as much as ours did, okay? Until next time, please remember, if you like what we do here, please hit that like, subscribe, and share. Check us out on Instagram and Facebook. And until next time, be safe. Bye.